Welcome, guys, to a series which I've been excited to try for a long time. I've been considering this for a while, but a part of me was also like, I don't know if I should do this. This is gonna be an extremely long series. I think I'm not sure, but anyways, you know how we're really getting into Doki Literature Club. I wanted to try out a lot of the longer mods because the only long mods I've ever played is the Monica After Story and the Purist mod, and there's a lot more to try, alright? And since I'm a massive fan of the game and I kind of just don't want it to go away from my channel yet, I thought I would give a shot to one of the oldest and one of the most famous mods ever, A Brand New Day. I've seen a lot of people play this, but I've never actually seen it. I've been avoiding spoilers, alright? I'm actually really excited, so let's get right into this. Make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, get your snacks, get your popcorn, get your drinks, whatever, alright? Because this is gonna be a long day, so okay. I'm so excited, bro. Okay, instantly the music is different. All girls are best girl. Save them all. Okay, I'm assuming this is not copyright. Oh wait, no, this is a remix of Monica's okay. Okay, let's quickly get out of that, just in case, you know. It feels like I'm in a dream. I see a dark void, plain nothingness. Everything is dead around me. I'm floating in complete darkness. I feel cold and alone. I hear a voice directly into my mind. Before you were helpless, you lost control of yourself. Your mind was damaged and parts of you were missing. I'll help you put those pieces back together and add new ones to replace those that are lost too. It's time to be a fucking hero. Both of us. Save them all. I wake up in cold sweat and feel my skin crawling. I try to shake off the dream, but it felt too real for me. Oh crap, I'm gonna be late for school. I'm pulling a SAYORI. I hurry up and get changed. I eat a quick breakfast and rush to SAYORI's house. Ah, I finally beat you out here, Fildo. The overly excited girl waiting outside is SAYORI. My childhood friend. I've known her since I was young, but my memories seem all hazy about it. What took you so long? You're normally out here before me. I guess you win my title for now, for champion of being late. Are you ready to go? Usually she would be the one waking up late for school and I would be the one always waiting for her. But that wasn't always the case. That wasn't always the case until today. I wonder why she wakes up late every day. I'll try to figure that out later. Yes, Sayori, about that. Fildo, you're apologizing to me? Wait. Yes, Sayori, sorry about that. Fildo, you're apologizing to me? What? There must be something wrong with you. I guess I never had such a hard time dragging myself out of bed before. I know the feeling. You know, Sayori, you might be right about that. I just can't seem to shake the strange dream I had last night. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, what got you out of bed so early today? Well, today is the opening ceremony for seniors this year, and I'm finally gonna get you to join my club today. I don't remember saying that I would join. Yes, you did. Don't you remember, silly? No, I don't remember that at all, honestly, but if I really did agree to it, then there must be a really good reason why I said yes. Well, I clearly remember you saying yes after, especially when you heard we were bringing cupcakes. Cupcakes? Did you say cupcakes? Cupcakes. My only weakness, that and cute girls. I clear my throat and adjust my uniform and become a disheveled, or disheveled, I don't know how to say that, from the cupcakening. Well, if you put it that way, I'll visit the club at least. Let me partake in one of your cupcakes, then I'll see. Yay, honestly, that's more than I could have ever asked for, Fildo. I start to think dangerously of cupcakes. I start to needlessly drool while staring at Sayori. Is everything alright? You're looking at me kind of weird. But there's still anime club. I want to hang out with all the other dudes. I can watch anime, read manga, and play video games. But really, I can do the same boring garbage at home. Where's the sense of adventure? Wait, why am I thinking like this now? No, don't do that. I should do this, the right thing, and check it out at least. I bet she might want me to join her club instead, since she's been bugging me about it forever. I don't want to leave her hanging. Sayori's Club of Awesomeness. First of all, I'm gonna quickly save. So there's two options. Anime club. I'm just contradicting myself now. Okay, you know what? We're gonna check this one out, but I want to see this one first. But I thought you could what? Join the club. I'm in. Please, pretty please, Phil, I'll give it a chance. Come to the dark side. We have cupcakes. Fine, I'll come to your club at least, just for the cupcakes. Yay! This marks the day I sold my soul to the dark side for a cute girl smile and cupcakes. Screw it. At least the dark side has cupcakes. I run with Sayori to school. Sayori and I get inside just before they start to close the gates. Whew, I made it. We part ways and head to the opening ceremony. The opening ceremony was way too long and way too boring. Why did they decide to make an opening day this year on a Sunday? Sunday isn't even an official school day. You had to go to school on a fucking Sunday. Oh, that shit's wild. Wait a minute. What day is it even today? Man, I can't even get my day straight anymore. Oh, okay, never mind. It's not Sunday. The school day is as plain as ever and is over before I knew it. It took long enough. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation inside of me. I'm bored as hell right now. I sigh. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some clubs, specifically the club she's in. I started to daydream a little of the cupcakes jumping into my mouth. I begin to drool brainlessly again. Hello, Earth to Fildo. Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. How long was I alone here? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here all by yourself, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Sorry, I can't just stop thinking about devouring those sweet, sweet cupcakes. Seriously though, I love cupcakes. You didn't need to wait for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Yeah, that's what you already considered. Sayori, yeah? I decided to tease Sayori a little. She's so cute when she's angry. There's no way I'm going to your club. You meanie. I remember now, Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Note that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Wait, what? Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 100% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Sayori, you know I'm just kidding. After all, I promised you that I would come and partake in the cupcakes. Yay! Let's go. I almost can taste those sweet, sweet cupcakes. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, but it's worth it. Wait, I've said this before, right? I delightfully follow Sayori across the school, walk upstairs to a section of the school I don't visit often, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Well, if that's the case, wouldn't I have been here last year? I'm so confused. Sayori, full of energy, slides the door open, opens the classroom doors, nearly breaking through the doors in the process. Damn, this girl is crazy strong. I gotta remember not to get on her bad side or else. Fresh meat is here, bitches. Oh, okay. So, this mod is a little memey, I see. I mean, we got a new member to join our literature club. Sayori, what did you just call me? Nothing. I glance around the room. That's wild. Okay, so we already got Yandere Yuri in this. I see a girl with long, flowing purple hair staring intently at me. It's kinda cool having a girl stare at me for once instead of me doing the staring. I feel kinda shy. I blush a little. I walk closer to her to go greet her. I accidentally bump into one of the desks and my pen falls out of my pocket. I bend it down to try and pick it up, but it looks like someone beat me to it. Here you go. She gave me my pen back instead of stealing it? Oh, okay, this mod is obviously not canon then. She shyly hands the pen to me. I try to take the pen from her hand, but it looks like she doesn't want to let go of it. Thanks, you can let go now. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, never mind, she's not gonna let go. Oh, she did let go. She immediately lets go and she smiles shyly. I've only seen this girl for less than a minute and I'm already feeling my heart beating faster than normal. Welcome to the literature club, it's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori has always said nice things about you. I heard you are quite the charmer. Okay, it seems that Sayori has told the other members a lot about me. I already hope she hasn't told them everything about me. Serious Sayori, a boy, seriously. This was supposed to be girl power forever, and now you brought some worthless man meat into the fray. Bro, Sayori, what? Way to kill the atmosphere. Worthless man meat? Bro, what am I getting into? That's actually pretty funny. I like her. That's why Natsuki's best girl. You got a problem with me? Sarcastic undertone, eh? She's got spunk. I think this girl will be very interesting in the very least. Don't call me short or I'll teach you how to bow to the master. Whoa. Natsuki makes hand gestures that look like Sony Chiba's palm strikes to the balls. Whoa. I shiver a little. Is this some CBT shit? What the fuck is going on? I still can't figure this out. This is supposed to be easy. Oh, it's Monica learning how to code. Ah, Filda, what a nice surprise. It's great to see you back. This is my first time here though. What was she just holding in her hand? What I meant to say was, welcome to the Liturgy Club. Why can't I seem to shake this weird sense of deja vu? Why do I feel like this has all happened to me before? Hundreds if not thousands of times. Yeah, this is some Undertale shit already. What did you mean by welcome back? Was I here before? I tried to shake it off. The chill subside. All words escape me in the situation. This club is full of insanely cute girls. I must be as dense as a black hole to not notice this before. What do I mean by before? I'm starting to confuse myself. Maybe I should stop thinking about it. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. I'm staring at a bunch of cute girls. I don't know what to say. What do you say? I'm not cute. Did I literally say that out loud? Suddenly I get punched in the arm. Ouch! What was that for? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude who just punched me is named Natsuki. She's someone I don't recognize. She hits hard though. I rub my arm. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. So why are you here? It's not just for the cupcakes, right? Oh crap, she knows. Quick, I gotta make up an excuse. No, I came here to check the place out because Sayori keeps wanting me to join and today I finally gave in. Are you sure about that? My cupcakes are to die for. Sayori walks up from the side. Hey, Filda, didn't you know she's the same year as us? Sayori says that quietly into my ear. I whisper back to Sayori. But she's so tiny, how's that even possible? She doesn't even... to me, she doesn't really look that tiny compared to them. Like she's not that different. She's malnourished, I'm pretty sure. Sayori shrugs then turns back to the other girls. Natsuki's figure is quite small for her age. I feel a little worried about her. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, most likely from the sugar high from eating too many sweets. And this is Yuri, she's the smartest member in the club. Don't say things like that, you're embarrassing me. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. I guess it's nice to meet you, Filda. After all, Sayori said how fresh you are. Bro, Yuri's already giving me that kinda weird yandere vibe. Was that a joke? I don't think her jokes are her strong part. What's that supposed to mean, Filda? You should know after calling me man meat after all. Am I just a piece of meat to these girls? Or do they want the meat? I'm getting so damn confused right now. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right, it's great to see you again, Filda. Monica smiles sweetly. I really had no idea Monica was here. Wait, how do I know Monica again? And why is she like kind of facing upwards? And why do I feel like something's about to happen? I think, was it last year? I tried to think about last year. What happened last year? My memory is all real fuzzy. I know, basically she's completely out of my league, but why do I think that? I try to remember Monica, but I just can't. My mind just jumbled up to the point of hurting my head. I feel so conflicted right now. Is it self-doubt or something more? I try to think harder. I have a moment of clarity. My mind finally calms down. That feeling I had is gone now. Now nothing will stop me. You too, Monica. Let's have a great year together. Better yet, let's hang out more this time, okay? What did you just say to me? Hang out more. Bro, what? Monica pauses in thought. Come sit down, Filda. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll go get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Well, how about I go make some tea as well? These girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I feel different today for some reason, like I have a newfound confidence. I decide to sit next to Monica. Monica looks in shock at me. Filda, why are you sitting next to me when you rather sit next to Sayori? Why does Monica look so shocked and out of place right now? It's like she wanted me to sit by her and yet did not expect me to. Did I do something wrong? Today I just feel so weird, but I don't care. I'm doing what I want. No, there's no, is there a problem with me sitting here? Well, this is new to me. I really don't know what to say. I smile back at Monica and she gets flustered. Oh, she knows this is a mod. Or she doesn't know this is a mod yet, but she's starting to find out. She meekly smiles back, but it's obvious that she's still confused with that I'm sitting next to her. I decide to ignore the awkwardness and continue. You know, it's nice to see you like this. It's cute. Monica gets even more flustered. Okay, so our guy, the MC, is just kind of, what do you call it? He's way more raw in this shit. He's like, no, like, as flustered. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil to reveal... of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little Nyan cats. Nyan cats. Those again face are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the Pop-Tart. A Pop-Tart? We're eating Pop-Tarts with cupcakes. They even have rainbow icing. So cute. Okay, so these are like different cupcakes than last time. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I begin to drool. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs it first, then Monika and I follow. I hold myself back from eating all the cupcakes. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I violently devour the Nyan cat cupcake while humming the Nyan cat song. Okay, so this is like based off of a lot of memes, I see. We did recently play Doki Doki Meme Club on this channel. It was like one of the short ones, and this one is like much longer, so I can kind of already see the vibe that we're just getting at. My cupcake, just how? The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I really love sugar. I fucking love sugar so much. Oh my god, my dumbass. Like I can taste the love put into the cooking. I wonder if she made it herself. You baked this, Natsuki? It's amazing. With cooking skills like that, you'll make everyone fall head over heels for you. What did you just say? Why would you just say that? It's not like I made them for you or anything. I thought you did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know, you, dummy. Alright. Natsuki's weird logic fails to work on me. Dummy. The whole day I felt really strange, but kind of in a good way. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Wow, you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure, a nice warm drink may help me relax the mind and body. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Well, it's working. That's not... Upset, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Don't worry, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I can enjoy a good cup of tea. I usually drink canned tea, though. Canned tea. Okay, I've lost all respect for this wet cardboard personality. Deadass MC, bro. I take a sip. Wow, this tastes so refreshing. I never had tea like this before. I'm glad you like it. I smile at Yuri. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika stares at me, wanting to say something to me, but instead just smiles. I smile back. So what made you consider the literature club? Interesting that you would ask me that. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika I was practically dragged here by Sayori. I was dragged here by Sayori, but the cupcakes were definitely the clincher. I'm a sucker for cupcakes. I knew it. That's great. You're really gonna love Natsuki's cupcakes. They're my favorite. What do you mean? This is my first time bringing them here. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. So Monika is like remembering all the past stuff. That's why we're getting deja vu hints, and Monika also remembers the resets. Wow, Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. That's quite refreshing to hear, actually. Monika is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Well, you can put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all their effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. It's just strange there aren't any more club members. So Phildo, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, well, I don't actually read. I have no fucking life because I'm a stupid ass MC who just watches anime all day and drinks Monster. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Hentai, yeah, I love hentai. I mutter quietly to myself. Well, what was I about to say? I've got my mind out of the gutter. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Natsuki, you read hentai? Alright. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yuri smiles sadly. Well, that can change. I'm always open to trying new things. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. The reason why I'm reading this so fast is because we've kind of already read a lot of this before, so kind of like the old dialogue is mixing in with the new dialogue. So I'm kind of trying to get like the new dialogue more in the way and like the old dialogue kind of out of the way. That's why I'm reading this so fast. Yeah, but Doki Doki Literature Club, A Brand New Day mod, secretly hentai heroes. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. The ones I like are the ones that give you a false sense of security, then BAM! They got you. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. That's not a minimum level, alright? Horror is amazing. Everybody loves horror. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a potato. Yeah, the MC's a potato. I can't even argue with that. Our guy is just a potato. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. No wonder why Sayori ditched the MC for the player in Act 4. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. So you like stories about other realities as well. That's something I share a common interest with. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Netsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Am I that spooky, or is it something else? That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Netsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Netsuki and puts her arms on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Netsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? I would love to see them. No. Netsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Try me. Try you, alright. MC getting a little cocky here. I understand how Netsuki feels. How so? Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You may be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I agree. If you don't show your writing to others, how will you know if others like it or hate it? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I feel like I should say something. I love to write, but I've always kept it to myself. Maybe I'm just too scared to show off my work to others too. But if I share my writing with all of you, that might help me change. Why am I saying something so embarrassing now? Bro, so what do you call it? Instead of Monica doing all the hard work, it's just the MC now. So I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. Me too. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, you know what? Philda brought up a good idea. Really? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I did? Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share all of them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Philda? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Sure. Wait, hold on a second. There's still one more problem. What's that? Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club, but the cupcakes were so delicious. Bro, bro, we can't be dead ass right now. This MC is such a bitch, bro. Like, what do you call it? After all this, enthusiastically, I can't wait, okay? It will help me if I could share the poems with everybody, you know, saying so much new stuff and everything. Oh, I never said I would join the club. Oh, but it was the cupcakes, the sugar. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but I didn't make a decision before. I'm so overwhelmed on all the pretty girls around me, I think I kind of forgot about joining. Bro, our guy's down bad. He's down bad to hell. This is a bunch of bullshit right here. But I'd really like to join. Wait, what? But, huh? I'm sorry, I thought, what do you mean? What? Filled out? What? You said, what? What? You said join. Hey, didn't you hear me the first time? I said I would join the literature club. What's wrong with these girls? I thought I was the dense one. Look at all of them, bro. The MC is such a dumbass. Wait, why did I say that? One by one, the girl's eyes light up. I thought those bitches were about to jump me. What? You did? I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, that's kinda nice, actually. Her hugs feel warm and comforting. I can get used to this. You really did scare me for a moment. What do you mean? I said I would join. I'm so confused. I'll let it slide for now. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Honestly, it's just because of the cupcakes. I love cupcakes, but I realized there's so much more to this club, so I decided to stay. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, Monica. I'm happy to be here. I hope I can contribute to the club. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assessment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Fildo, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah, sure thing. I've got my eyes on you, Fildo. Monica walks closer to me. Whoa, that's unexpected. Monica giggles and walks away. Can I really make Monica and the rest of the girls fall head over heels for me? But no, you can't. I already feel the determination welling up inside of me. I haven't felt this way in a long time. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Philda, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because you always stayed home after school for clubs. This is great. I've been lonely home by myself all this time. Wait, me feeling lonely? I usually don't feel anything. I'm starting to feel different for some reason. The MC's soul is starting to resonate with the player. Maybe after that dream, I'm starting to understand more around me than I did before. Sure, that's what best friends are for, right? Yay! Natsuki walks past us with cupcakes in hand and bumps into me. Coming through! Hey! Whoops! Natsuki quickly leaves the classroom. I see a piece of paper on the ground. I try to get Natsuki's attention. Hey Natsuki, I think you dropped something. While she's gone, pick up the piece of paper and put it in my pocket. I'll give it to her tomorrow. I head out of the classroom with Sayori. That took a lot longer than I thought it would. I felt like that would come like way quicker, but hey, that was fun. That was kind of funny. I'm kind of enjoying this so far. It's like really memey. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way back home. Throughout the walk home, my mind wanders back and forth to all four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll even have the chance to grow closer to all of these girls. Alright, I feel something different this time. Has this happened before? My head hurts a little bit. Why am I second guessing myself so much? It's time to make my own good fortune and not let anything try to take it away from me. And I guess that starts with writing a good poem tonight. After relaxing and having a bit of and having a refreshing dinner, I head upstairs to work on my poem for the night. Why is there no poem writing in like these mods? Like these mods are amazing, but like I kind of enjoy the poem writing. I sit at my desk and unlock my desk drawer and pull out some paper. I feel something in my pocket. Oh yeah, that's the paper Natsuki dropped. Come to think of it, Monica was talking about a poem that Natsuki was writing. I wonder if this was it. I don't think she would mind if I took a peek. Oh my god, I know what this is. This is one of those secret poems. Holy shit. Alright, well, we got this shit earlier. Things I like about Papa. Papa. I like when Papa comes home early, cooks me dinner, gives me an allowance, spends time with me, asks about my friends, asks me about anything, gives me lunch money, comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks, gives me privacy, doesn't tell me how to dress, doesn't comment on my friends, doesn't comment on my hobbies, comes home without waking me up, keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Wait, what the hell is this? Did Natsuki really write this? This is very sad. I fold the note and place it into my desk. I don't think it would be a really good idea for me to give this back to her just yet. I think I understand what my dream was trying to tell me. I pull out a pen and start writing my poem and get to work. Maybe if I start with this, I can reach their heart. I hope I can find out more about you, Natsuki. I'm dreaming again. The same dream. I hear a voice. You're doing great. You're changing. I'll keep helping you make the right choices. Bro, what is going on? Never forget what you need to do. What is that sound in the back? Oh, this is some creepy ass bullshit right here. This is some fucking Undertale shit right here. I'll help you remember. Do this for them, for us. This is some Undertale genocide shit right here. I wake up to my alarm. My head hurts a bit, but I take some painkillers to kill the pain. Oh, really? I get up and get ready for school. I can't forget my poem. I grab it off my desk. Is this my poem? Darkness. Floating in darkness. It all surrounds. There is nothing here that I have found. Just emptiness. Death in the abyss. Just cold and hollow loneliness. I stop for air. I try to breathe, but nothingness is what I receive. Gasps for air are soon denied and filled with emptiness as my lungs now cry. My eyes grow faint in this dark place. I don't know why or where is this space. Only that the pain and agony I receive is the price I pay for what I cannot leave. God damn. I must have finished writing this last night. I folded it and put it into my pants pocket. I skipped breakfast as I'm not that hungry right now. Let's go meet up with Sayori. Bro, what is going on? Whoops, almost forgot my school bag. I grabbed my bag and charged out of the house towards Sayori's. I woke in front of Sayori's house. 15 minutes passed. I knock on her door and ring her doorbell. There's no answer. Not again. I'm genuinely worried about her. I call her phone and text her. No answer on her phone or response back yet. What is good technology when no one uses it? I try her door again. It's locked. I've waited long enough. I decide to break her door down. Why would you break her door down? I decided to take a step back a little before doing so. I hear the door unlock. Hey, you waited for me and also destroyed and knocked the shit out of my door. I was just about to break your door down. Answer your phone next time, alright? There she is. I've been waiting for so long in front of her house. I was feeling worried about her. Next time this happens, I'm just going inside. Waking up is so hard. Sometimes I stare at the window and think to myself, why even make the effort? I feel a snide about to come out of me, but I resist the urge. Is she really having trouble sleeping? I should really be able to help her out. I really need to be her friend for once. If you want, I'll come by your house and help you in the morning. I'll even make breakfast. How about that? Breakfast? That sounds... Wait a minute. Ew, gross. Figures as much. I'm just trying to be helpful, and this is what I get. Did she say ew, gross? Are you ready to go? Bro, Sayori, what did I do? I've been waiting for an hour, so I guess. Are you sure you're awake? I'm awake, Phildo. I'm woke as... never mind. Yeah, she's definitely acting strange. She said that in such a stern, almost harsh tone of voice. It's kind of startled me, but I try not to show it. Okay, then let's go to school. We both run to school. We barely make it in time before the gates close. The gates close? You have closing gates? Club time already, yay! I hope for more cupcakes if it's a daily thing. Hi again, Phildo. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I won't make the same mistakes as last time, Monica. Wait. Last time? What last time? Bro, the facial expressions are freaking me out. Why did I just say that? I feel just as confused as yesterday. Monica looks flustered at me and leaves. Bro, okay, I love the new artworks, but what is my guy saying? Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I look around and see what everyone's doing. Monica and Sayori are in a deep conversation about something. Yuri is engrossed in a book. I decide to walk by the closet and see what Natsuki's up to. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her just in case she needs a hand. Hey Natsuki, are you looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. Always messing around with my stuff and never putting it back where it belongs. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. Sweet. You read manga, right? Does a fish breathe water? Manga is life. How did you know? Yes, manga is life. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. I should stop reading cheap manga late at night in bed. It looks like the ink is getting stuck on my face when I fall asleep on it. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand before I can even see the cover. Darn! She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the book she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard before in my life. I wonder if it's like Sailor Moon or Magical Pretty Bell. Bro, what kind of cheap-ass anime is this bitch reading? This probably means way out of my demographic or it's freaking awesome. If you're gonna judge, then you can do it out that glass window over there. She points to the window beside her. Besides her? Okay, so you want me to jump out the window, Natsuki. No way I'm judging. I've read stuff you wouldn't imagine a person like me would read. What am I saying? Bro, Natsuki is just... yeah. Well, next time, watch the tone of your voice. Am I not enthusiastic enough? But I'll tell you one thing, Phildo. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the book. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Yo! Okay, we actually have something. I can't actually see it personally. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ooh, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's Mo to the extreme. Don't just stand there, huh? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. I feel like this will be an occurring thing. Then she takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. If I'm sitting that close to you, it's like you're literally sitting on my lap, I say exaggeratedly. What are you saying? Did you say lap? Ouch! I'm kidding! You better be. I'm gonna turn into another masochist after all of this. Well, we can't read the same time like that on the chairs. I sit next to Natsuki. You're right. It's easier to be close together on the floor like this. Hey! Don't say that. You're making me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Bro, what did I say though? Nothing's weird to me. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. But I think of it as more of a plus than a minus. I gently open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I can feel her peering on my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Well, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? No, not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but I just wanted to find out a little bit more about her. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I thought I grew out of these, but it's kind of refreshing to be reading these again. Kind of reminds me of the silliness of what some of the older magical girl mangas I read had. Not that I read that kind of stuff though. So, when does the romance start? Is there going to be a plot? Will there be cupcakes? Well, obviously, you think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot, romance, or cupcakes? Of course not. Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a very funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, but it just really helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Glad to hear it. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Wait. What's that supposed to mean? Oops. Natsuki gives me a little shove. She's quite strong for being so small. I just meant I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems a little like it's about baking. Let me take a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious, since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. Jackpot. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. Well, that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from in manga, this is actually a really good one. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point, as I'm a skilled manga reader. Okay, so are we going to just see older CGs, or are there like specifically CGs we're supposed to see? Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I smile a little. This is fun spending time with her. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up on a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Well, crap, that just sucks. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them all being like, you still haven't grown out of those kiddie books yet? It just makes me want to punch them in the face. I know that feeling. Wait, really? It honestly takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into the things you like as well. I've had a really hard time just trying to find any friends who can understand me for that. But this is probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's probably accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. He would beat the shit out of me. He might bum them up. Or worse yet, he might do something to me. He might absolutely fucking slam dunk me into my own bedroom. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? Here I am, your new reading buddy. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself now, right? And if you ever have any problems, you can talk to me, okay? I'm your friend too, Natsuki. Really? Of course. Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Totally forgot that happened. She puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking yet. Just finish this chapter. Okay. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. No, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile to myself. Natsuki, can you come over really quickly? Sayori and I need to speak to you about a few things for club activities. Oh, come on now. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, it won't take too long. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Bro, Monica's doing the alpha rad thing. Natsuki suddenly notices how how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. Here you go, I really enjoyed it. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Well, sure I do. Well, don't be a dummy. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? Also, you know who I am. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Did she say? You know I am. Okay. She didn't say you know who I am. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow, sure, why not? I only got partway through the volume so far. I should be able to finish this and hopefully have time to speak to Natsuki about this tomorrow. Alrighty then, I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip my book into my bag as to not crease any pages. While Natsuki is working with other girls, Yuri approaches me. Thanks for keeping your promise, filled out. Are you coming back to the club? I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan on just coming here and hanging out, but if you don't start taking us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you suddenly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the room. Natsuki finds herself starting between saying Monica and manga. Motherfucker, manga is literature. Damn straight it is, but watch the profanity. Natsuki must be really mad. I can see the steam coming out of her ribbons. Her ribbons? Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Hey, come on, Natsuki, let's talk about some manga some more. Natsuki refuses to speak to me for now. I guess I'll talk to her later about it then. I forgot to ask her if she likes Sailor Moon or any other magical girl manga. Don't worry, guys. Filter Secret always gives it its best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. So yeah, that's because your room is so messy. I'm surprised you used to crawl out of that pile every morning. And you almost set the house on fire once. Fortunately, I was able to put it out. I didn't know you could set fire to water until I saw you do it. Oh my god, I remember that meme. Papyrus, I burned the water. Sans, how the fuck did you burn the water? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Filda can become two good friends too. Sayori, That would be nice, huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in or she's a genius. But I'll thank her later. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori, really? For me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. Oh, what is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do? I'm starting to notice something with Yuri. Sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Let me help her out. Yuri, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Sure, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well here. So Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Portrait of Markov, I think it's called. So I picked the book that I thought you might enjoy. Damn, I love how, like, that's like more like, what do you call it? We can see like the art and stuff. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And then you can discuss it if you want it. This is How's This Girl So Cute Without Even Trying. She even picked the book she'll think I like despite me not reading much. Thank you, Yuri, I'll definitely read it. I take the book from Yuri's hand. Her hand is warm to the touch. This book gives me a cold feeling when I touch it. It gives me the chills. Strange. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Well, I guess I should start reading. I sit down at one of the desks and start reading. After several seconds, I feel a strange presence penetrating me. I notice Yuri gazing at me more intensely than the sun. It's only been a few seconds that I sat down in my seat. I just realized that she's got the yandere face. Yuri, please, look, I just want to be calm and read your book. Do not do any stupid shit. I turn my eyes to see what comes then. Oh, sorry. My imagination got the best of me. It looks like Yuri has the same book in her hand that she gave me to read. Hey, isn't that the same book you gave me? Oh, it was on sale, so. Yeah, I thought it would be a good thing to get too. Alright, that seems logical, I guess. Well, you can tell me a bit about what this book is about. Yuri flips over the book and to the back and looks over the summary. From what I can see on my cover, the book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front cover. It looks like it's staring into my soul. Creepy. The book looks quite heavy for not being so thick. I could probably knock someone out if I hit them with it. Alright. Okay, Yuri, you look really into that. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, and I'm about to spoil the entire book, so it doesn't really matter. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Just like Doki Doki Literature Club, also known as hentai heroes, as Natsuki pointed out before. How can someone make something that dark? That's kind of... Whoa. Something's about to happen. Yuri gently giggles and then starts laughing uncontrollably. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Phildo? I've always liked strange stories. They may enthrall me. Well, I can't say I'm not a fan, but I've read a few books like that. There's been some really messed up manga that I've read in the past. Yuri's acting kind of strange. Maybe it's her eyes, but she has pretty eyes though. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made out to be this naive person for letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling on. Yeah, you just spoiled the entire fucking shit for me, you stupid bitch. I'm kidding. I love you, Yuri. Not again. I'm sorry. Hearing this from someone... for some reason makes me think I've heard this somewhere before, but I can't seem to recall. Oh, don't worry, don't apologize. Hearing what you said actually makes me want to read this book more. Oh, well, that's the truth. Well, I guess it's alright then. But what did that say? But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I read a book and writing through my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Keep talking, I don't mind at all. Oh, okay. You know, that just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Hearing a good story is good as long as reading one. In the older days, bards used to tell and sing stories from across the land. What am I, a knight? This is the literature club after all. But a literature club is about reading, not talking, right? Oh, right? Duh. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Don't you want to talk about it more? I actually would have liked to discuss it with you. I guess. Alright, that's fine if I sat next to you, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah, are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. I don't want to be a bother to you. I don't mind. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company, as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It feels nice, actually. A little distracting, but the feeling is quite comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looked like she was reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean, you can relax, Yuri. Here, let's do this. I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It almost feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to the side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's really distracting. I regret doing this. It's somehow... As to how embarrassing it really is. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Whoops, sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not too used to reading, right? What? You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. I'm used to reading, I'm just not used to being distracted by the cute girl next to me. I gotta focus. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the pages almost feels like a close exchange. I clumsily flip each page. Yuri doesn't seem to notice. Damn, sweaty palms. So far, I'm getting into the main character of the story. It's a pretty good read so far. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Silence fills the room. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's blunder in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does. Why did the music stop all of a sudden? Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Philo, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I don't mean it in a bad way or anything. I'm sorry. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's cute, actually. Why are you saying... What are you saying so suddenly? Why is she angry all of a sudden? What did I do? Okay, everyone, it's poem time. I think it's time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? I look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Don't worry, Yuri. We'll read more again soon, I promise. Close my book and place it in my bag. Alright, it's time to share poems. Philo, you are up first. Who would you like to share your poem with first? Wait, where did I put my poem? I checked my bag and I can't find it. Crap. Wait, I remember now. Excuse me while I whip this out. Yeah. Oh my god, they think I'm gonna whip out something else. They think I'm gonna whip out my dick or some shit. I pulled the folded poem out of my pants pocket. Oh, what were you expecting? Something else? Never mind. I'll go to Monica first and show her my poem. Hi, Phildow. Having a good time so far? Actually, yes, I am, thanks to you. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Sure thing. No more fear. It's time to stop being afraid. It's time to help. Anyway, want to share your poem with me today? Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but sure. Don't worry, Phildow. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of the barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Monica, why she, wow, this is different than the other times. Nothing, just forget what I said. I'm not quite sure what to say. Monica rereads my poem again. Why is the screen getting darker? Is it getting darker or is it just me? I know it's my first time writing. Please tell me what you think, really. Well, okay then. This is absolutely new to me. I'm speechless. The style is so much different than before. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but this one might actually suit you. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Be original like this. I really like it. It's much better than just random words anyway. Random words? Who could come up with a crappy idea like that? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel like that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Yeah, that's the same. Holy crap, what is with this poem? Infinite choices? Who's looking in? So what do you think? Monica smiles at me inherently. Wow, I really like this poem. Thanks. It's a new style I've been trying to try out. You've been writing before? I've been writing for a very long time, just no one noticed. What gave you inspiration to write this? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I wonder if it's similar to what I've been feeling. Oh my god, wait. No, that can't be true, because otherwise the MC would be self-aware by now. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. I decided to push Monica a little. You can tell me, I'd love to hear it. Really? Well, maybe after everyone is a little better friends with each other. Darn. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. I felt like I've heard this before. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on one point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica, yes, Philda? You've given me another idea for a poem to write about tomorrow. Thank you. Really? I'm surprised you would say that. Well, I'm full of surprise once you get to know me. You're silly, Philda. I think there's more to her poem than she's letting on. Yeah, I'm like Frisk. You can never predict me, Kara. Let's go check Sayori's next. Hey, Sayori. Hey, Philda. Want to see my poem? Sure thing, Sayori. I hand Sayori my poem. Yeah, even she's very surprised. Oh my goodness. This is a completely different side of you, Philda. I love it. I would have never guessed you'd write something like this. Sayori? Really? I'm not a good writer at all. I was just writing about my dreams that I've been having lately, that's all. Honestly, I've had no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's? Are you sure you don't like it because I just wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a filled out poem, and that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. That is, for some reason, this, combined with this and everything, it's kind of creepy, but I don't really care. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. It's so cute when she does that. Here, fella, let me show you mine. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you write this poem in the morning? No? Well, I forgot to do it last night. Well, that's alright, I'm no one to judge. Okay, so not just a little bit this time? I know you tried your best, Sayori, and that's what matters. Don't be mean. Wait, what? I thought you were gonna lecture me again. Why would I do that? What's with this poem, though? Poem starts off cute. If I wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. What's up for that? I feel worried about Sayori. These poems are directly calling out to me. First Monica, now Sayori's. By the way, Sayori, this isn't a bad poem. I actually like it. This sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though we were almost late to school. Well, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Didn't she say she skipped? Oh no, we skipped breakfast. My bad. Yeah, that pretty much is you. Yeah, hey. That's what I said before to you before. I'll come over to help. I don't know. Well, please let me think about it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for showing me your poem. This was so much fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I'm looking forward to it. I'll head over to Natsuki next. So this is an order of this thing. Sup? Would you like to see my poem? If I must. I hand Natsuki my poem. Bro, I just love their faces when they're reading my poem. Okay, well, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, yes. Natsuki pauses for a moment, then rereads my poem several times. Never mind, I don't want to give you my opinion. Seriously, then what's the point of sharing in the first place? It's because I wanted to share something with all of you. I wrote it because I wanted to share something with all of you. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems especially? I had this in mind and I started to write. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't muster the strength to actually start writing. Thanks, Natsuki. Fine then. Well, I would have been more comfortable sharing my poem if yours were complete trash. You were supposed to show me some crappy poem and make me go, well, it's not that great. Well, let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. Now I've seen this poem and it makes me not know how to feel about it. I hope you're happy, smarty pants. So you actually like my poems. Oh, Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... Ouch. You don't understand anything, do you? You dummy. You're right, I don't understand. You need to be a little more blunt with me since at times I'm a little dense. I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm not self-important, that's just the point. I want your opinion. Really, I just care about what you think. I wish Natsuki would just tell me what she means. I can't really figure out if she likes my poem or really hates it. In any case, can I please see yours? Well, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. But this poem is cool. It's right to the point. Wow, yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. But I do like it. What? You lie. Just be honest. You think I'm lying? I really like it. Why would you be so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. What's the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. The poem is too easy to read and it hits you hard. Wait. Are you a mind reader or something? I was just about to say that. Seeing everyone around you do great things can actually be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then I made it full flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. I love that disappointment you put at the end. It's simply delicious. And that's what it means to be a Paro. I'm glad you learned something. You didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. She's only a few months younger than the rest of us, though. Well, I can't wait to see more from you, Natsuki. I really love this poem. I smile at Natsuki. Ouch, dummy. It's like she talks with her fist. Anyway, you should go check out Yuri's poem. It looks like she's been staring at us the whole time. Well, she's right. Bro, I swear to God, if we go to Yuri and she's the Yandere Yuri, we'll talk more later. It's been fun, Natsuki. Thank you. I woke to Yuri. She hides her face in her book, trying to make it not obvious that she wasn't staring this whole time. Yuri. Oh, you surprised me, Phil down. She quickly closes the book. Yuri seems a little nervous. Would you like to see my poem? I carefully hand Yuri my poem. She places her book down on one of the desks. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes light. Exceptional. Wow, she spoke her mind for once. Did I say that out loud? Yuri tries to cover her mouth but fails miserably. You did, but it's alright. No one is judging you. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Relax. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Not much. I just wrote from my dreams and my heart. Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is my first time actually. I've actually showed a poem out to a friend before. Huh, really? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Yuri coughed. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, this is the reason I was able to tell. I want to keep my poem to further research your writing style. Is that alright with you? Damn, she looks kinda cute here. By all means, you can keep it. Thank you. Yuri turns around and holds my poem against her chest, hugging it firmly. Here, Fildo. Yuri shyly hands me her poem. Her hand is lightly trembling. Am I the light? I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Who's she kidding? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Bro, I read that shit instantly. What the fuck are you on about? Well, I don't read cursive very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty, compared to my chicken scratch. That's a relief. I also really like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Let's be direct and see what happens. Say, Yuri, who's the light flickering in the poem? What? Uh-oh. Well, you see... wow, I didn't think I would be that spot on. Don't worry, you don't have to answer that question. Really? Phew. Well, about the poem. You see, filled out poems, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Yuri instead tries to describe her poem to me. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. I never said anything about a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, like her safe place, and soon to be left with nothing. Social anxiety, afraid of change. You know, I wouldn't have even thought of that. That's very impressive, Yuri. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so, nah. If anything, I could probably learn a lot from you. You think so? Of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Hey, me too. You wouldn't see it from me, but I can really get stressed out. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Fildo. Whoa, me too. These girls, they're really something else. That smile was kind of creepy. It was like a side smile. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. The tightness in my chest caused me discomfort. Even though they're just being that nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to that. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I don't know if they were really complimenting me or if they were just doing it out of pity. Well, if you are at rock bottom, there's no other way than up, right. I better start climbing. At least I learned a little bit from each of them. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange the sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems with each other. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. This does not bode well at all. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Yuri dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? You're just missing the point. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, filled out too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Phil, I like my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Phil appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Wait, are they fighting about me? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was that full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Stay out of this. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew two sizes too big as soon as Phil starts showing up. 2 sizes too big? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Yikes. I don't like fighting, guys. Let's get along. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Well, I'm screwed. There's no escape from this now. Filled out. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If only she could if she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Filled out. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. is the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Fildo? Fudge, we're waiting. Oh crap, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I'm an expert on writing, but screw it, let's do this. So of course that's gonna be not up or shut up. Not up or shut up. You know what? Natsuki glances at me menacingly while Yuri's expression is so defensive. What the hell am I gonna do now? Then it hits me. Natsuki, Yuri, I know this is strange for me to say, but you guys are my friends. New friends, sure, but still friends. Bro, you were supposed to yell, not up and shut up! Not up or shut up. Wait, I don't remember. What was it? I can't read that. I don't know. We don't need to fight and bicker with one another. Friends are wonderful people who have differences and respect one another for those differences and opinions. Natsuki's poems really I read today hit me hard. It's amazing how many people can only try. The disappointment at the end is what completes it. Yuri's poems are amazing because of how strong the message was about being afraid of change. I really enjoyed everyone's poems. Everyone around me is so talented and they don't realize it. So why are we fighting? Because, well, Sayori jumps out in on the conversation. Also, Natsuki's cute, there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are are the same as they've always been, big and beautiful. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands in the back with a bewildered expression. My jaw drops to the ground. Did you just say what I heard you say? Oh my. Sayori approaches Yuri with her hands out in the squeezing motion. Sayori, what are you doing? What the? I'll make some tea. Yuri runs off. Grats. So close this time too. Sayori, you need to calm down. Sayori goes back to whatever she was doing before the commotion happened. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. I gently pat Natsuki on the head. There. I then turn and walk over to Monica, who is looking in shock from what just happened. So this is why Sayori is vice president? I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might have come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not really good with people. I couldn't even interject properly. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Thank you for the help. Not a problem. I wasn't expecting good before either, but some things changed for me. Monica gives me an awkward smile. Take good care of Sayori, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. I'll take care of all of you. That dream is making me say weird things again. Thanks. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing me to blush. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If the dream is true, I need to save them all, my friends. Oh shit. So we're gonna fucking save all them from their fates, alright? Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It was alright, well mostly. Phil, how about you? Yeah, I had a lot of fun today. It was neat to talk about our poems with everyone. Awesome. In that case, let's do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something new from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about my friends? There's still more I don't know about them. I'll keep digging to see what I can find out and become even better friends with all of them. I nod to myself with newfound inspiration. Filda, ready to walk home? Of course, Sayori, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. This is truly a bliss. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both really wonderful people. Sayori mumbles under her breath. I think it's because of you. They're trying to fight for dominance over you. Okay, at least you won't have to worry about me when I'm gone. The other girls can take care of you. What did you say? Sayori suddenly reddens and talks in a tone that's very unlike her. No, nothing silly. You're just hearing things. I'm glad you get along. We keep walking, but that's a really strange coming from her. The moment passes and Sayori continues to speak. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't not hate them. I like all of you, actually. I can see why we can all be good friends. Phew. You know, Phil, it's nice that I get to spend so much time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. Well, I'm happy with being with all of them, but what makes me happier is now I get to spend more time with you, Sayori. Every day it's gonna be so much fun. Totally, I'll make sure of that. I gently pat Sayori on the shoulder. Sayori smiles but looks downward. I really mean that this time. Why do I keep saying that this time? Sayori takes a deep breath before showing me a big smile. Okay. Well, here we are. Thanks for the walk, Phil. It really opened up my eyes. Okay, are you sure you're alright, Sayori? I've never been better. Thanks, Phil. Bye. We say our goodbyes and Sayori heads into her home. Yeah, something's definitely up with her, but I can't quite figure it out. Sayori has avoided eye contact with me ever since she said that weird thing. What was it she said? What did she mean by it? I feel like I'm somehow doing something wrong. But what? Why do I still feel a pain in my chest? What am I doing? Maybe I'm just overthinking things as usual. Man, no wonder I'm such a dummy in the eyes of someone like Natsuki. I'm very hyped for tomorrow. It's the first time in years that I've looked forward to something, even if it does relate to school. Let's get back home. I've got some ideas for what to write for tomorrow. I smile to myself as I enter my house. This is gonna be the start of a very fun school year. I can feel it. I head towards the kitchen and make some dinner. After relaxing and having a refreshing dinner, I head upstairs for the night. I take a refreshing shower and, in a change of clothes, I plop on the bed and finish reading Parfait Girls Volume 1. That was fun and refreshing. I hope I can talk to Natsuki about it tomorrow. I get off my bed and sit down at my desk. I remember I left the pen and paper here from yesterday, or from before. I start to work on my poem to show the girls for tomorrow. This is really hard. About an hour of playing with my pen and scribbling words on the paper, I came up with a title. The Missing Pieces. Maybe after a good night's sleep I can write more in the morning. I just have to head to bed and wake up extra early to take care of this. That way I can take care of the extra poem and make sure Sayori is doing okay. I'll make sure to surprise her this time. No more being late to school. I lightly chuckle to myself before I turn off the lights and head to sleep. My dream is different this time. I look at my hand. It's like a puzzle missing its pieces. But this is some mysterious shit going on though. I turn around and find pieces of me scattered all around. I try to walk around and pick my pieces up. I pick some up, but more and more pieces fall to me. Bro, this thing in the back, like this music playing, it kind of freaks me the fuck out. The harder I try, the more effort I make. The more I come apart. It's useless. Like, what is this in the back? What do you call it? Why is my mouse suddenly not working? Excuse me. There we go. Like, what is this, like, wind sound in the back? I stumble and fall to the floor. I shatter to pieces. I feel nothing. You're not alone anymore. I'll help you. I'll put the pieces back together, and what's missing, I'll give you mine. Is that Monica talking? Okay. You know what? Okay. I'm gonna stop right there. This started off pretty amazing. All right. So I'm gonna definitely be playing more of this. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe, and bye for now.